Ladies and gentlemen, the January transfer window is open, or at least it will be in a day. I don't really know why it opens on the 2nd instead of the 1st, but we have made some deals, plenty of sales already completed, which means we have £8 million to spend, which doesn't sound like that much in comparison to the debt that we had before the transfer window opened. It's very good. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 5th episode of the FM22 Salford in the Prem Save with me, Raxall FM, where today we are versing Leicester City and then Leeds United in 2 games in the Premier League as we try and get some deals done. I don't think anything will get done, but it is the January transfer window, so I can slap it on the thumbnail, and we have made some sales. We'll go over that in a second, but before we do, make sure you do smash the like button, as well as subscribing to the Raxall FM YouTube channel so you don't miss the daily Football Manager content coming your way. Can we please smash 8 likes on today's video to celebrate the January transfer window being open and being up in 12th place. We have done very well since last time we saw each other, getting some pretty decent results here and there with these 6 games being played, starting with 2 draws in a row against some teams that we probably should have been able to beat, but to be honest, against sides away from home we should be taking draws because we all know we're not exactly the best team in the world. Then we kind of proved that we're the best team in the world by beating Manchester United 1-0. Pretty chuffed with that one. Arsenal then only just beat us 2-1 by scoring in the 89th minute. We beat Newcastle 1-0 away from home. By the way, Newcastle very good at this point in the save. And then once again, just losing to Chelsea, a very good side. So we've performed very well over that period of time. I'm pretty proud of the boys. And now it means that we are well and truly clear of the drop, with us being 12 points away. So yeah, we've got a fair bit of distance, as well as 2 games in hand. I think we're going to be absolutely fine this season. And of course, the transfers. What have we done? Well, we've only made sales, but there's some pretty decent sales. Will Mannion leaving the football club, a man that just came into the club on a free. We've just sold him for £6 million. He wasn't happy that he wasn't getting first team football, which is fair enough, but I'm more than happy to get that kind of money for him. We've also managed to sell Brandon Cooper for £4 million. He's gone all the way down to the League One. Kind of disappointed to see him leave, but I don't think we really needed him anymore. And that's a very good fee to be getting for a man that we brought in for just £400,000. So we're multiplying our fee by 10 in that deal. Very good business. No transfers in, as you can see. A couple more looking to be confirmed, including finally getting rid of Callum Johnson, hoping that that goes across the line in the next couple of days. And then that's going to be even more money into the bank account. Probably about £10 million to spend, which I think is a very nice amount for this January transfer window. But for now, we're refocusing back on the league and hopefully getting a bit of revenge after what happened last time against Leicester City in the first game of the season, losing 2-0. Let's see if we can come away with a win. I'm not certain I've adjusted the team. Well, considering we don't have a goalkeeper, it kind of tells me I haven't actually adjusted the team. So you're doing it with me. Let's do it. Doyle, probably, actually, I think that's the team. I think that's actually, no, Wilson is back. He can definitely go onto the bench at the very least. And, actually, I'll put him into the first team. We all know he's a pretty decent player. Chuck him on inside forward. Gomez can stay in that wing position. I do worry about this guy because he sucks. His stats are probably the best of the club, but it's just not translating into anything on the pitch. I can't find his best position. I tried playing him at right wing, left wing, central midfield, but nothing seems to be working. Nygren's still doing a decent job in that cam position, getting 5 goals from 12 appearances. And we finally have got a goal for Callum Wilson. In fact, 2 goals and 2 assists. I'm hoping he can fire one into the back of the net once again in today's video. Any other players need to be on the bench? No, I think that's perfect. Let's jump into this game. Cabraja can stay on the bench. Oh, no, we'll bring him on instead of Wilmot and jump into the first game in today's episode. See, look, it doesn't take that long to adjust the team. Clearly, there's not a whole lot of thought that goes into it, but I think now we do definitely need to get a young goalkeeper to reserve Kovar, because obviously that guy was kind of our reserve goalkeeper. But, when £6 million is on the table, you're not really going to say no, are you? Almada, that central attacking midfielder for Leicester City, I believe, is meant to be leaving their football club sometime very soon. With them up in 6th place, they're clearly not a bad side, and actually we can just see all their players that I'm sure a lot of us will recognise and know that yeah, they've probably developed into a pretty decent football team, and it could be proven right here, right now, with this first opportunity of the game. Eriksson moving it into Barnes. Did not expect to say Eriksson there, and they're through on goal, and they're almost scoring within the first 25 minutes of the game. I was about to say the first couple of minutes, but clearly we haven't had many highlights to begin this game, and there is only 15 minutes of the first half left. And we haven't done a whole lot. 2 shots, to be fair, they've had 3 shots as well, so not doing a whole lot better than us. But I do want to see something coming our way. Maybe one opportunity. It could be coming right here, right now, if we get the ball back. They've cleared it long. Can we win the knock? Oh, that is not winning a knockdown. Cabraja almost leading to a goal from that defensive mistake, missing the header, letting it go over the top of him. But luckily, Kovar's there to stop it. I think I'm going to say I'm not happy with the performance out there, solely because of the fact that we've had 2 shots. Normally, we'd like to see at least a couple of opportunities for us, maybe a highlight here and there. Even if we are getting dominated against a better team, I still want to see us showing a bit of heart, a bit of passion, a bit of something to get an attacking opportunity for us. Wilson on the right-hand side is looking tired, so I think Dan James is going to come straight on for him in the wing position. Gomez playing terrible again. Maybe I'll try him as an inside forward on attack duty, but I just don't think I can justify starting him anymore. He's playing so terribly. It's like, it's worse than Wilson, because he plays in central midfield, so he could at least get an assist, but he doesn't seem to even be interested in getting them. So, yeah, he's pretty terrible at this point in the season. We'll make a substitution in the midfield, though. Bring on Doyle as the box-to-box midfielder. A bit of fresh legs in there. Hopefully create a couple more attacking opportunities for us. We haven't let many shots go at our goal in the second half, so I think we might be able to just hold this one out to a 0-0 draw, which I'm not going to complain about. Nygren's also looking tired in there, so I will bring him off, move Gomez into that central midfield spot, and just ride the game out. Not an entertaining one for you boys and girls to watch, but a decent result. A 0-0 draw is 1 point in the bag, and as I said, when we're versing the difficult sides, you kind of do just have to take the draws, and a 0-0 is not a terrible one at all. We're finally paying $1 million to Dynamo for Cabraja, so that makes his transfer fee a whopping £2 million. That is one of the best bargains I've ever received. I'm going to simulate forward. Hopefully we can find some players to sign. Don't think they're going to get confirmed, especially considering the fact I haven't chucked any deals out there just yet, but we're kind of in the scouting phase, so maybe a sale will go across the line off camera. So yeah, I'll let you know if that happens. It's already time for the Leeds game. Well, you know, it's automatic transition for you. There is a thing called editing, and we have made a deal, and we're also trying to get a couple others across the board. In terms of the sales, Toure might be leaving the club for £1.8 million. Knoyle might be leaving for 2.3. Robson might be leaving for 2.9. And Hitchcock might be leaving on a loan. All looking pretty likely at this point, but we have confirmed the sale of Callum Johnson for £2.8 million. Very happy with that. And the board came at me and they said, hey, do you want to, maybe change your goal for the season? And I was like, yeah, sure. So now we're aiming to avoid relegation, which gave me like another £2 million to spend. And of course, my target is going to be a new striker. Callum Wilson is not cutting the mustard at the moment, so that is what I'm going to be looking to improve upon. This is the team for today's game, and I'm starting to think maybe Knoyle isn't worth selling, as he is actually a decent rotation option. But, we can always find a better rotation right back. We do have a lot of players tired for this game, so there is a bit of rotation going on. Doyle coming into the starting lineup, as well as Wilmot, James, and Knoyle. Aside from that, exact same squad as last time, hoping that we can come away with the win. By the way, I have been using the lower pace tempo gegenpress, and that I think that's what's been making it work so well for us. So shout out to everyone that recommended that to me, because it has seemed to be working. I also recalled Olsen, who was a substitute goalkeeper, so that we could have a replacement if Kovar does get injured at any point in time, but we are still looking, of course, for a substitute goalkeeper if we can get one for really cheap. I don't think he's offside there. I don't see any reason why he would be offside. I think Wilmot has nodded that into the back of the net and gotten us a 1-0 lead within the first 2 minutes. It is a goal awarded. See, I've got the eye for it. I didn't see any reason why not. I guess Callum Wilson might be constricting the view of the goalkeeper a bit, but I don't think he's from an offside position. I don't really know what the shout is for there, actually, but okay. I'll go with it. Happy that 1-0 up, and happy that Wilmot is the man to score it, as Fagan Walcott's normally the one heading those into the back of the net. So it's good to know that even when he's not available because of tiredness, we still have a very clinical header of the ball and a good blocker of the ball. Who was that? Was that Wilmot again? Oh, I need to know. Wilmot. Oh, for goodness sake, I think it was. I think it was Canoyle, to be fair, but I'll say it was Wilmot. I'm looking to sell Canoyle. Wilmot, I did sign and kind of regretted. So he needs to boost himself up a wee bit. And currently, we have boosted ourselves up to 12th place, looking very good at this point in time in the season, especially for a club that were predicted to finish 20th place. Now they don't think we'll finish 20th place. Now they're like, oh, media prediction was 17th. No, it wasn't. We all know it was 20th. Don't you even start acting. It develops, man. Like they try and catch you like that. They try and be like, oh no, we thought you were good. They do it every year. I'm sick of it. I'm not having it, Football Manager. Don't even try and act like you backed me. You thought I was terrible. You had every reason to, but I've proved you wrong. So shut up about it. Rafinha on the ball, definitely looking like a bit more of a Leeds domination in this first half, and I am slightly concerned by it. And I'm concerned by it for a good reason, as Junior Firpo has just put that absolute banger into the top corner. Nothing Kovar could do. And it does lead to us being 1-1 on the scoreline, unfortunately. Leeds up in 9th place at the moment, so definitely a decent side. But they are clearly outplaying us in this game statistically. So if we can hold on till halftime, maybe bring Nygren off, I wouldn't be too upset. That one nearly curling into the top corner. I would like to just keep a hold of this, not let it get away from us. Also, Cabraja looking tired. Oh, for goodness sake, one more opportunity. Can we just have it go over the bar? Be nothing. Don't even be a chance. Just be a glitch from Football Manager, because I have a feeling they might be scoring it. Koch playing it up to Bate. They're throwing goal. Kovar's coming up. And it's gone wide of the post. Okay, I think we'll survive for this half. We'll take that. We will take that, especially considering the stats. 14 shots to our 5. They're definitely looking like the better of the two sides. Not happy with the performance so far. Instantly, Cabraja is going to have to come off, and we will bring Fagan Walcott on. Switch those two around, and we'll bring Barlow on instead of Nygren, and hope that he can do something in that midfield trio for the second half. And now that's 2 of my substitutions gone, which is kind of killing me on the inside. But at least it's 2 substitutions that we did need to make. Like I'm kind of out of my hands at this point. 60 minutes gone, 30 minutes to go. Doesn't look like either side are really doing much on the attacking end, with the shots not changing for some time now. 20 minutes to go in this one. And I want to make a substitution, but we only have 1 left, so I don't really want to risk it this early on in case we do get an injury. And they've got a corner now attacking us on the right-hand side. Everton puts it in. Wilson, that's just careless, man. There's no one in that position. He had time to take it down, find a pass, find a ball over the top. But now they're attacking us once again, and if we concede, I'm blaming you, Wilson. Header cleared it, and once again they get it straight back. I think this is going to be a great chance for them in the end, but it ended up just being a long shot that went harmlessly over the bar. And now I am going to make that last substitution as a new highlight starts. I will wait for this highlight then. Fine, you've twisted my arm, Football Manager. Canoyle, Fagan Walcott, bit of tiki-taka play. Barlow getting involved. Leto looking for a pass, but James is not running forward. I know he's got the pace, but if you're not going to use it, there's no point of having it, mate. But it does look like it is our attacking opportunity. As long as we win this knockdown, we have still won it. As Canoyle plays it into Fagan, into Faguli. It's not how you say his name, but it's just what came to mind there. Leto plays it into James. Ball into the mixer. Eventually plays it back, though. We do eventually get into the mixer, but too much juice on it. It still looks like it's going to be our chance, though. Canoyle, Wilson. Canoyle, ball. Wilson puts it into the back of the net. 3rd goal of the season. We love to see it. And now I think the defensive change needs to be taking place. And it's going to be Boy to come on for Leto, and we'll move Canoyle over into the left back position. I think he can do it better than Boy can. Neither of them great at it, but I think that's the most intelligent decision with 5 minutes to go, a tired left back, and a lead to hold on to, a very undeserved lead to hold on to. But I'm very happy that it's Callum Wilson kicking it into the back of the net, just getting a fine touch on it. I think it's going to be enough to get us the win. It is 3 points in the bag, 2-1 win, nothing too special, but a very good performance from the boys in the end. I'm happy with that. I will take it and run with it. And now off camera, I've got the big job of finding a way to spend this £11 million that I think is going to rise. There's no incredible strikers on the transfer list or even really interested and joining our football club. There is this one here, but for £32 million, I think a bit out of our budget. So I'm just going to try and find what we can. Maybe I'll go down the Newcastle route and get a Chris Wood into the football club. Don't think, even as a New Zealander, that's going to happen for me. But we'll see what we can find and hopefully bring in a couple of decent players. We know what we need to improve upon. I'm going to try and do exactly that. Thank you guys so much for watching this one, though. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you have enjoyed it. I'll see you all later.